Hello guys, I'm Green RDR2 back with another Red Dead Redemption 2 tutorial. Today, I am making what probably will be my biggest guide for 2026, at least for Red Dead Redemption 2. Today, I'm going to show you guys how to get to Guarma using the glitch. Now, what is Guarma? Well, Guarma is the big island constitutional place slash that's an island. Now this clip is going to repeat itself in just a moment. The reason why is because, well, I wanted to give myself ample time to explain this, because I'm still getting used to this new production style. I haven't heard any of you guys' opinions on it yet. So far, I like it though. But basically, Guarma is you visit it normally when you reach Chapter 5, but you can actually visit Guarma early on in the game as Arthur, using a specific glitch. And I'm going to be showing you guys how to achieve this glitch. It's doable on pretty much any platform without any mods, but you will need a lot of alcohol, and I'll explain why you need it for this particular guide. Now, yeah, I'll show you guys the step-by-step on how to get to Guarma in this video. So yeah, stay tuned. Okay, so to start off, to achieve this glitch, you will need to go to Annesburg, and you will need to go about north. But to start off, you will want to hitch your horse, where I show on screen. You want to hitch your horse right here. Now, the reason being is because you're going to want to kind of do the disappearing horse trick. So, yeah. Basically, you just want to hit your horse there, and once you go far enough away from it, you save your game and load. Your horse won't be there, and will come by only when you whistle, and that's when you're going. That's what you're going to need to use this cheat or use this glitch. So yeah. Now after that, you're going to want to run to the specific spot that I'm going to show on screen. Okay, so once you go north of Annesburg, you want to go kind of close to this rock. Now, you see this rock right here in front of my screen, right close to this tree. You want to get kind of close to it to set up a camp. Once you set up camp, you're going to be without your horse, and this is because you hitched your horse far enough away to where it's not with you, which is going to be perfect because it's what we need to do. Because we won't be able to get to Guarma if our horse is by us. So yeah, once you set up camp, you're going to want to save your data, and you're going to want to load your data back. So once you load your game save, you're going to be at your camp, and your horse is going to magically disappear. And this is what you want. But I'll see you after this has happened. Okay, so once you have saved your game and loaded up your save, this is great. Your horse's stats will no longer appear on the radar, which is exactly what you want. It means that your horse is no longer in the game world, but will only appear after we whistle it, which is perfect. It's exactly what we want. So after you complete that step, you're going to want to go to this exact location. Do keep in mind that you can do this as John in the epilogue as well, which is pretty cool. So normally, after normal gameplay, you're not supposed to be able to get back to Guarma by normal means, so that's the reason why this is crucial. So you want to go to this exact spot right here. This exact spot where I'm standing, and this is where the liquor is going to come into play. Right here. So yeah, this exact spot right here. And you're going to want to consume enough liquor until you pass out. So yeah. Okay, and once you pass out, this part is crucial because after you pass out, you are outside of the game's map. Yeah, that's correct. You're outside of the game's playable area. which is exactly what you want. So now, once you whistle your horse, you'll be able to ride your horse, which is something else that you really need is your horse. So normally, if you didn't hit your horse at the beginning of the video, at the exact place where I showed you guys, your horse would be at your camp. And if you tried to whistle it to you, because you're outside of the play area, your horse won't be able to reach you, and you wouldn't be able to do this glitch. So, yeah. Now, you're going to want to ride to this exact spot that I'm going to show you guys right now for the next crucial step on how to get to Guarma. Okay, and once you get on your horse, you're going to want to ride kind of north. Um, and I will show you guys exactly what you're going to want to look for. You've probably seen quite a few people do this guide already. This is just an updated 2026 guide in February. This does still work. I have tried it thoroughly. There are other ways to get to Guarma too, but this is by far the best and most effective way to go to Guarma as well. So this is by far the best method. So again, you're going to want to continue going north. And yeah, so continue going where I'm going now. The game still thinks we're in Ronik Ridge, by the way, which is kind of funny. Because we're so far away, it's really strange. But anyway, you're going to want. Okay, another thing too is you're going to want to make sure. Also, I don't know how, but this cougar just kind of interrupted, so I had to kill it. I thought I was dead here, but no. This cougar just kind of got in the way. At first, I thought my horse was going to buck me off and the cougar was going to kill me, but it was good. We were good. At first, I thought we were doomed, but we were good. Don't worry. We had a minor little cougar incident here, but that's okay. That's okay. At first, I thought it was a panther, but no, it's a cougar. Or it was a cougar. Rest in peace, cougar. I had to kill it. It was either me or him, or her if it was a female. But anyway, that will not stop our journey on to getting to Guarma. Now, once you continue going north here, you're going to want to look for some trees that are in the water. So once we get there, you're going to see these trees. To my left here, no, straight ahead now. You see these trees in the water. This is exactly what you're looking for. This is where you're going to start crossing the river. Oops. Okay, so here comes the biggest obstacle of getting to Guarma and using this glitch properly. And that is being able to get across the entire river without running out of stamina. Because if your horse runs out of stamina, then it's going to kick you off into the water and you're guaranteed to drown. So you want to make sure that you have your horse's stamina fortified for as long as possible, and make sure your horse is bonded level 4. Otherwise, you won't be able to occasionally get some stamina back by praising it, which is done by pushing the left stick. So, yeah. Continue doing that and make sure you conserve as much stamina as possible when doing this. Thankfully, I do flawlessly, so I'm going to go ahead and speed this up here so that way I don't bore you. Okay, so once you pass the river, you're going to go straight until you find this line on the screen. You don't want to cross it, otherwise you fall into the abyss and you basically continuously follow. You don't want that, so you're going to want to follow along. This process will take a long time, but it's pretty straightforward from here on out. So again, you're going to follow this little line. Don't accidentally fall into it because, well, you're going to start over the process, and that is going to suck. But yeah, I'm going to skip this process. because this takes a long time to get to the next step. But again, just follow the line. Do not fall into the abyss there. Do not go to the left. Otherwise, you will fall in, and you will need to redo the whole process over again, and nobody wants that. Okay, and once you finally get all of this progress done, you're closing in on the final steps now. So after following the line, once it cuts off to this point right here, you want to take a right and follow it from there. And once you follow this path for enough time, you'll see what happens. And this is the final step to actually get to Guarma. Okay, so once you follow this path long enough, this will be the final step, alright? So eventually, your horse will start to fly. Yes, literally fly. It will start levitating off the actual terrain, and once this happens, which will happen shortly on your screen, you're going to want to take an immediate left. Once you take an immediate left after your horse starts to fly, you'll be in Guarma, which is insane. So, yeah. Just one more second here. It does take quite a bit of time to actually traverse, but yeah, as you can see, look how far off we're off from the regular map. As you can see, I mean, we're so far off, it's not even close. But basically, Guarma is basically in the game code constantly, but it doesn't load until you get to a certain threshold. But you can get to it, which is pretty nice. Normally, you're supposed to only be there for Chapter 5, and that's it. But you can visit it using this glitch at any time, which is pretty useful and pretty useful as well. So yeah, once you see your horse start to fly, go left, and you'll be on the Guarma map. Now, do keep in mind that the Guarma map hasn't loaded in yet, but just go a bit more north. Once your radar kind of flips, once your radar kind of turns off and turns back on, it will kind of like it'll transition, which is pretty cool. You'll see it here in just a moment, and there you go. So now we are officially in Guarma, because the radar just it just turned off and turned on, so it just transitioned, and we are now officially in Guarma. You're going to want to keep going around the shoreline here because the textures are still kind of bad, but once we start going to the towards the center, as you can see, we are now in Guarma. There it is, beautiful Guarma. The map of Guarma has officially loaded, which is so nice, so lovable, so lovely. So, at this point, you're literally in Guarma. You can literally save the game and load, and you'll be in Guarma, which is literally insane, because you're literally now officially away from the regular map, and you're now in Guarma, which is insane. Now, I don't think Guarma gets a much love, so this is going to help people explore Guarma in all of its intensity. Now, do keep in mind that you can also go back to the regular map using a similar glitch, because once you're in Guarma, you will need to use this same method of getting out of Guarma in order to get back to the regular game map. Because the one sad thing about using this glitch is that you can't progress through the game anymore, especially if you're not in Chapter 5, which is where Guarma takes place, and when you're in Guarma, by normal means. But, yeah guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. This is how you get to Guarma. Now, do make sure I'm going to not end the tutorial here yet, because you want to continue going this way until the terrain kind of evens up until you get to this little river, because then the textures will start to improve as you're going to the Guarma area, the main area of Guarma, which is literally insane. This is doable on pretty much any platform, PS4, PS5 via backwards compatibility, which is what I did. This is PS5 gameplay. So once you go to this river, you'll see it on screen in a moment. You can see the water. Once you go to the shoreline, yeah, go to the left here. And yeah, you're good there. So once you follow this river or the shoreline here, it'll go to a final one cutoff thing. It'll go off to the cut line. There, yeah, there it was. So there you go. So now you're officially 100% fully in Guarma now, because the textures are now fully in play, and you're no longer in the regular map. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial, and I hope you found this interesting, and I hope I did a good job explaining the steps. I do understand that a lot of other content creators have also made tutorials on how to get to Guarma, but Rockstar does not intend you to get back to Guarma by using this glitch, and that's the reason why it's still in the game, and you can still do it unpatched. You can do it as Arthur or John, which is pretty cool. Sadly, I don't think you can do this in online, because online, I don't think has liquor. Although I could be mistaken, I'm not sure, but yeah. Guarma doesn't get much love, and you're only there for one chapter. A lot of content that was supposed to take place in Guarma was like cut from the game, so unfortunately we didn't get to see much more from Guarma. But Guarma is really beautiful. It's like one of the best places that you can visit using this glitch. It just doesn't get enough love, in my opinion. Now, coming here is really useful because you can get all the special animals that can only appear in Guarma here, which is pretty cool, such as the special macaws that you can find, as well as you can find iguanas more commonly here too. You can find them on the regular map too, but they're more commonly found here, which is pretty cool. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it wasn't too much of a drag. You can end the video. You could just end the video now. You can click with the video now if you've seen everything you wanted to see. But yeah, that was my guide on how to get to Guarma and Red Dead Redemption 2. It's still working as of February 2026. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I'll see you guys next one. Peace out.